I'll never forget the moment I found out my cruise was delayed. I was standing on the deck of the ship, staring out at the water. The sun was setting, the air was warm, and I should have been excited about the adventure ahead. But then the announcement came. We regret to inform you that due to unforeseen circumstances, your cruise will be delayed for the next few days. I couldn't believe it. I remember feeling this knot in my stomach, my heart racing. I've been looking forward to this trip for months. The dream of relaxing on pristine beaches, exploring new cities, and just getting away from the everyday grind was slipping through my fingers. But the worst part wasn't even the delay itself. It was the uncertainty that followed. What did this mean for my plans? Would I lose out on the excursions I booked months ago? What about the hotel I had reservations at when we docked? And the flights back home, were those going to be messed up too? I felt like I was spiraling, like everything was falling apart. I could already see my precious vacation turning into a huge headache. But then I remembered something. I had travel insurance. I know, you're probably thinking, yeah, everyone gets that, right? But to be honest, I hadn't really thought much about it when I bought it. It was just something I did because it seemed like the right thing to do. I didn't expect to actually need it. But here I was, standing in the middle of this chaos, hoping I made the right decision. So, I called the travel insurance company Auras, if you're wondering. I wasn't sure what to expect, honestly. But the second I picked up the phone, I felt a little sense of relief. The person on the other end didn't treat me like just another customer. She actually listened. "Don't worry," she said. "We've got your back. We'll take care of everything so you don't have to. Just enjoy your time on the ship, and we'll make sure your trip is still going to be okay." I couldn't believe it. They helped with everything, rescheduling my flights, getting me a new hotel for when we finally docked, and even covering some of the excursions I would miss out on. I didn't have to lift a finger. And here's the thing. The situation wasn't easy. It was stressful. It was frustrating. But knowing I had that safety net, that someone was out there working behind the scenes to help me out, made all the difference. It wasn't just the money I was worried about. It was the time I had invested in this trip. I didn't want to feel like I was just throwing it away because of something I couldn't control. But Auras made sure I didn't have to. I think the biggest takeaway from that whole experience is this. Sometimes life throws curveballs at you, and you have zero control over them. But if you're prepared, if you have the right protection in place, you can turn a stressful situation into something manageable. You can still enjoy your trip, even when everything feels like it's falling apart. Now, I'm not here to sell you on travel insurance, but I'll say this. I'm so grateful I had it. It turned what could have been a nightmare into something I could actually handle. So, if you're planning a trip anytime soon, I'd strongly recommend checking out auras.insure. Not because they're paying me to say this, but because it genuinely saved me during a time I was about to lose control. Don't make the same mistake I almost did by thinking it's not worth it. Because when life hands you delays, cancellations, or curveballs, you'll be glad you have someone in your corner.